The Delhi High Court judgment in 2009 was a germinal moment as far as the not just the LGBT movement is concerned, but as far as the wider section of Indian citizenry was concerned. It was mainly because till 2009 we thought of the entire issue of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people as issues of people who have a certain kind of sex, as it might be, and maybe a bizarre kind of sex which they have in the privacy of their homes. What the Delhi High Court verdict did was to put forward the viewpoint that the sexuality of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender persons is something which travels with them wherever they go. It made the point that as far as the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender population is concerned, they are full and equal citizens of the country. It also made the point that when people make a choice about how to lead their intimate lives, that's really integrally linked to the idea of the dignity of the human person. So fundamentally, the point which the Delhi High Court judgment made is to say that we might not like certain people, or the large majority of people might not like some certain people, but as far as the constitution of the country is concerned, it protects everyone regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity. They put forward this notion by Dr. Ambedkar, who basically made the point that what we need to go by in the Indian context is something called constitutional morality, which basically means the majority has no right to discriminate against the minority regardless of what the majority thinks or feels. There is no place for popular disapproval of a minority to deprive a minority of rights. As such, the Delhi High Court judgment was vital and important because it placed LGBT rights or LGBT people within the framework of the Indian Constitution and within the framework of people who enjoy equal rights with everybody else in the country. And important as this decision was, the unconscionable blow as far as the LGBT community was concerned was really the decision of the Supreme Court in 2013 in Suresh Kaushal's case. And what the Supreme Court did is it hit fundamentally at the protection offered by the Delhi High Court. What the Supreme Court said is that the LGBT population is a minuscule part of the population of India, and since it is a minuscule part of the population of India, and there are no more than 200 cases reported under Section 377, it did not deem it worthy to adjudicate the constitutional validity of Section 377. While the Delhi High Court displayed a certain empathy as far as the LGBT population was concerned, the Supreme Court made the argument or made the point that as far as they were concerned, LGBT people were so-called people. So really there's a certain note of contempt as far as the LGBT population was concerned. So I think if you contrast the Delhi High Court judgment and the Supreme Court judgment, we moved from a situation where there's empathy for a certain grouping and a sense where you see a certain grouping as within the framework of the Indian Constitution, to a framework where you say, as far as we're concerned, you're minorities, and as minorities, you have no rights in this country. As such, we consider it a very sad day. That is the day the decision of the Supreme Court is delivered, and we hope that the Supreme Court self-corrects its course and we have another judgment at some point in the future.